Am I live yet? Okay. How you going? I'm at work today, so I thought I'd try something different today. I'm going to do a bit of a changeover of the plates on my my skates, my old skates. I'm going to swap over the old LXT with my one of the sets of Zap plates I've got. Look, feel free to chime in, ask questions, say hello, whatever. I'm just going to do this as I'm at work, bored, COVID lockdown. So I thought I'd just do something. Got my Godfather hat on here. So I'm just going to go through, and if I see comments, I'll reply to you. If not, well, who knows? Maybe no one's watching. I don't know. Who cares? So what I've done is I've just taken off. I did have some cushions on here. What I had on here was the green cushions that Rahul sent me, LXT cushions. Not the red ones, these are a bit softer. But the one thing I did find with the plates, I find that they're very hard to get the cushions off. And I have mentioned to Rahul that the cushions are very hard. You can't just pull them off. They're really, really hard. So what I've done, I have to actually use a pair of multi-grips to get these off. So it can be a bit awkward if you want to swap cushions, which I do because I don't like the hard cushions. I like soft cushions, but that's just me. I really like a soft action. Like I said, this is not going to be edited. It's just me yakking away, blah, 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 blah. So if I go offline or whatever, like the phone rings, I need to answer it or something. So, and that's just about off. All right. So there you go. It's off. Okay. So put those back on. So those cushions are off now. That's the old cushions that were on there. There was a set of the LXT, I'm not sure, I think they were about a 82 hardness, and then I had some 75 Riptide cushions on there. But I'm going to change them over fully. I got some cushions from a guy here in Australia called Kevin Geary, and he got me some cushions, I didn't know GH or HG, can't remember now. Where'd I put them? Boom, 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 boom. I put them down somewhere. Oh, here they are. In the box. So it's nice green cushions I'm going to put on. These are soft. They're only about 75 or 73 or something. And they're a clear, almost a translucent green. So how's everything going anyway? Like I said, I'm just doing this live because I can. Something different. So put these cushions on and see they just slip over, right over. Nice. On, off. So that's good. Nice and easy to put on and off. So I've got, and what these are, I got Rahul to send me the set of Zap plates without the actual trucks, because I had a set of trucks previously. Now these trucks, if you notice, they've got the more square edge on them. It's very flat there, where opposed to the newer ones, which I'll just get out of my cupboard. You notice that the new trucks are a lot more rounded on there, if you can see that. A lot more rounded as opposed to those ones. See, get a difference? Squareness. So yeah. So it's a bit. I'm going to put those on. So I'm going to put those on the LXT on the Zap plate. Sit on. Sit there. Going in. Actually, normally what I would do too is I normally would put a bit of grease on the kingpins. I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. I'm just trying to get these done. So I haven't actually been skating much at the moment because I've got a sore, for want of a better term, sore ass. I've got a piriformis and a ischial bursa. So it's quite painful at times. I haven't actually skated because I'm a bit worried about skating. And there's nowhere to skate anyway at the moment because we're in lockdown. All right, so the cushion's on. So top and bottom, 73A or 75, 74, can't remember exactly, 73, 74. Pretty soft. Probably a lot softer than what you guys like. All right, so now when I talk about tightening cushions, I always say go finger tight first. What I do is I push down on the, with these especially, I'll push down on the cushion cup as hard as I can and turn the lock nut at the same time. So if I'm pushing down on the cushion cup and then turning as hard as I can't turn that lock nut anymore, the kingpin lock nut anymore, and the cushions are seated. And then I'll probably would just do, got my Bowen tool here, probably just do maybe, it's probably a quarter turn. I do it so it's, you know, the nut is just lined up nicely. And then I'll just tighten up the grub screw. Bong. So this is going in and out with the, it's on a auto focus, so it's jumping in and out. So same here, I push down the cushion cup and then turn the lock nut until the point where I can't turn it anymore by pushing down by hand. Then I will just maybe quarter turn the rear, maybe a little bit more, and then tighten. Tighten up. So there you go. Look at those, nice. They're nice cushions, actually, nice colour. They look really good on the, actually they look really good on the other plates. You notice on that, they look really nice. Green and gold, Aussie colours. They're all green and gold. So they look really nice on that. Yeah, I like them. So, but what I was going to do is actually swap these over. So what I was going to do is actually take these old LXT plates off and put these ones straight back on. And because it's because they're the same size plate, it's just a straight swap over, hopefully. So I'm just going to undo the, oops, wrong one. Wrong. Okay, so it's going to undo the Allen key. So yeah, so it's Monday here in Australia at the moment. It's Father's Day here in Australia yesterday, which I don't really want to talk about because my son didn't contact me. So I'm not very happy about that one. That's why there's a few posts on Facebook, and people who have me as friends on Facebook, they might have seen some of my posts yesterday that were a bit cryptic. It's because I was trying to hint to my son to contact me for Father's Day. So I'm not very happy. So Todd, if you're wondering what that was about, that's what it was about. It was about my son not contacting me for Father's Day, which I was not very happy about. He's been in Canada for 6 years, and this is the first Father's Day in 7 years where he was actually in the same country, and he's only about 10 minutes away of driving away, but couldn't meet because of COVID, obviously. But yeah, he still didn't even contact me. So yes, not very happy. I keep using the wrong. Okay, right, so I'm just going to undo those. I don't know if anyone's watching. Anyone watching? Hello? 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 No? No? Oh well. No one's watching. It doesn't matter. Doing these anyway. So, yeah, story of my life. No one cares. Alright, so loosen all those off. Make sure I put them back in the same position roughly. So, okay. So, there. Boom. Put these in a point where I know where they came from. So I'll just line them up on the desk in the same configuration as what the plate is. So I'll put these back on. Hopefully they'll just line up and it slips straight in. Now, a problem I do have is that I did countersink this plate, which I just realised I countersunk that plate. So, saying that, I'm not sure. I might have to. That's going to be an iffy one because they're going to be maybe too short. So either have to countersink this plate, which is fine, or I'm going to have to get a cup washer What's this new tip? What's that mean? New tip. What's that say? Yeah. I don't think anyone's watching me. So, anyway. Someone say hello. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Right, so I'm going to have to probably, the best laid plans are mice and men once again. I didn't foreshadow that, so all right, well, I'm going to have to go away and do another video later on. So I'm going to get the cup washers and so forth for countersink these plates. So one question though, what should I do with the old plates? Thinking I might actually I should just feel what the difference in weight is. It's a weight difference here. Oh, definitely a lot lighter than new ones. Definitely a lot lighter than the old ones. So I'm not sure what to do with the old plates now. Because they're just sandblasted, and then I've got it just sprayed a lacquer over top to give them to seal the colour. But that's the old sandblasted plates, and this is the new plates. So I'm not sure what to do with the old ones. Should I take them back to their original finish, or do something different? Maybe put some holes in them, lighten them up a bit. Yeah, the holes line up, so there's no worries there. All right, guys. Yeah, looks like no one's watching, so I'm just going to end the video. See you guys. Bye. Mask. I've actually just put the old plates back on, but I changed the cushions over for those green ones, for those soft 73A, having a bit of a roll. This is the first roll I've had for a long, well, not a long while, but probably at least a couple of months, because I've had that sore bursa, ischial bursa, and also piriformis syndrome. It's not hurting too much, it's not too bad, but I'm just having a bit of a roll, because I haven't had a roll for a while. But the new plates are on, the new with the old plates back on, and I'm just rolling the green cushions. The one I got from, I think they were HG, a Chinese cushion. So, Hyunsu Kim, hope that's correct. Hyunsu Kim. I'm assuming you're in Korea. How you going, mate? How's in Korea going? Hope your Bowens and your Bonts and your heebie-jeebies are going good. Wish I could come and skate at one of your rinks over there. They look bloody awesome. So this is my little personal rink. It's a film studio. So I have it's a 2-pack floor, so it's actually quite slippery. It's not very grippy at all. So I'm in I've got my 92A Scots on, which are what are they? They're the 92 Scots on the Fanjet hubs, which were probably one of his very first wheels he ever did. So yeah, so there's a bit of history there, but yeah, so they're 92A and these are still slipping all over the place. So I'm just having a bit of a roll just to get the feel of it again. But like I said, I'll put the cushions on. So I just put those cushions on and I did the finger tight, like I said, down and probably tighten about a quarter of a turn. And they're pretty much almost right. They're probably just, it could be a little bit more adjustment, maybe just another quarter turn on the rear, maybe another eighth of a turn on the front, and they should be fine. So yeah, so like I said, I'll get onto those plates and hopefully I can get onto, get this off, hopefully I can get onto that other set of skates, the other soccer boot mount at some stage. We're still in lockdown here in Australia, so yeah, I'm just rolling around. It's actually good to be rolling, but like I said, it is a little bit slippery. So I've got to be careful I don't fall on my ass and stuff up my injury. Anyway, someone's digging me, trying to talk to me. Righto guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, see ya, Hyunsu. Take it easy and do it again sometime. Ciao, bye. G'day guys, it's Curly from the Quad Skate channel here. Curly with my Godfather hat on again. The other day I was on here and I was trying to swap a plate over and I got to a few problems because I sort of wasn't as prepared. Hopefully I'm a bit more prepared today. What I've done is I went and, because I tried to swap over the plates and I was using countersink bolts, I hadn't countersunk my plates. I actually have countersunk them now. Now I didn't actually see that countersunk. Just got grease like my fingers. Grace. I didn't actually show the video of that because I didn't want people crying on the channel or crying while you're seeing it, because I know people are like, oh, why would you do that? Don't drill the plates. You know, they're my plates, so I don't care. They're just plates. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, and I've already sort of have started one anyway. And like I said, chime in. I'm just doing this while I'm just giving you something to say while I'm actually doing it here at my desk at work. I've actually started doing one now. You can see I've actually mounted that plate already. You can see where's the camera? They've actually, so they're nice and flush. You can see they're flush. There's no protrusion, so plenty of clearance there for wheel bite and so forth. And yeah, now I know the geometry. I know you can notice that geometry is a little bit out on these, which is partly because they're the new Zap plate and they're an older truck, but it's no more different than what the older ones were. The older ones, which I take off the wheels, so you can see on the old X-Tech plate, you can see that it's a bit of a problem with the geometry. Not as bad, but I'm putting these together. I probably will get another set of the proper Zap trucks, the newer ones, because they're a smaller, lighter truck. But I just want to put these on for now, just so I've got a nice plate to skate on. I'm putting on my old Bowen cushions and my old Kiros, because they're a favourite combination of mine. These are about a 73A. If I squeeze them, you can see they squeeze. They're quite soft. I'm squeezing fairly firm. Oh, get this part of the camera. And these ones, the Bowen, original grey Bowens, are not quite as soft. These are, I think they're a 73 or 75, I can't remember, 73 or 75. So these are probably closer to around about the 80, low 80s. So that combination of 75 and 80, or 73 and 80, takes around about, there's probably about, you know, the way I work it in my head, you know, add them together, divide it, it gives it around about, probably around about a high 70, say 77, 78 hardness. And when I put the cushions on, I don't really care what goes against the plate and which doesn't. I'm putting the grey on the what we call the bottom, because I think that's right. And correct me if I'm wrong, anyone out there. Anyway, I put the grey cushion on first, and then I put the white cushion on. Now I've greased up everything. I've greased up the kingpin. I've greased up the hole for the Hey, hello, Kevin. Oh, sorry, Godfather. There you go, Kev. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm really sorry about your mum too, mate, and hope your dad's okay. And all that sort of, yeah, tough times, mate, tough times. It's a shit. Anyway, sorry, mate. Anyway, back to the skates. So I've greased up the kingpin. I've greased up the thread for the little lock nut. Yeah. Put my truck back on. I've greased up the pivot hole. Greased up. So all the holes are greased up. Yeah. What if I get in trouble? No worries, Kev. Yeah, trying to look good, mate. Yeah, growing his beard. Is he? I mean, Godfather hat. Ooh, cool. Right, so I was going to put the cup cushion back on and line them up. Like I said, these plates are the new Zap plate, but the truck I've got on there is actually a truck that came for the model just before. So they're got more of a square front on them. If you notice that, they've got more of a square front on there. It's very flat, where opposed to the new ones, which I showed you the other day, have a lot smaller. A lot smaller and a lot more rounded on the front. It's not flat; it's nice and round. So you can see the difference between the two. Just show them on there. You can see the difference between the two plates. This is the new Zap plate with the new Zap trucks, and this is the Zap plate with a LXT speed truck that he made sort of in between version for a while. You see square, and more rounded. So I want to get another pair of these trucks to put on these plates eventually. Getting all confused. Too many plates. So, and the way I'm just tightening my cushions on, so I push down on the cup, and as I push down the cup, I turn the lock nut at the same time. So I can't tighten anymore. And then I'll give it about a quarter turn. And then tighten up the lock nut. Like I said, greased up everything so it's all nice and greased up. I think I like the look of the new ones, and they're obviously a lot lighter, I think, because they're just and I think the geometry on the new plates are a lot better. Definitely better geometry on the plates on the new ones, for sure. You can see the new plate now. You can see that's a lot better geometry on the new plates. Like the green and gold. See, Aussie, mate. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Yeah, put those green. Got these green cushions from Kevin Geary here in Melbourne. He got them from over in China. I think HG. They were the same dimensions as the LXTs. So I've got to get some Pro lines. Give them a go as well one day. So yeah. So I think, okay, just get that down here a quarter turn and tighten that up. There you go. So you can see that's quite, I like my cushions fairly not loose, soft. I like a nice soft action. I'm a gentle soul. I like everything nice and soft. So yeah, you see, it's not very tight at all. I like lots of action in my skates. And you can see the geometry is not, I said, the geometry compared to the new plates, that's the older plate. You can see the geometry is quite angled to the new ones. A lot better on the new ones, if that all makes sense. So, okay. So, yeah, I end up, I was going to swap over. I was going to put silver countersunk bolts, but I realised that the T-nuts I had in were the old 5/16, where the new ones I have, the bolts I had were M5s, F5 mil. So I couldn't, I had to go back to the black. But I like the black. The black's nice. I was going to save them for my new mount, but I can get another set of black countersunks to do that with. So now it's just a matter of me now putting my Scott Corey wheels back on. Ah, thanks, mate. Perfect cushion adjustment sewn there. Yeah, well, I try my best, mate. I try my best. Yeah, I'm just doing this because I'm bored at work. I've got so much, even though I'm on lockdown, I'm at work and things to do. So I will take off the I use these little, for spaces, I actually use these little nylon washers. They're a M7 nylon washer I found. I like them against the truck. Put them on first against the truck. It's good. And I've Scotty Corey wheels on. And those bearings in there, I sell at LXT bearings as well. Yeah, so they're one of the original pairs of Scotty Corey's 92As. There. Yeah, so how is everything going over there anyway, Kev? In the States, apart from the obviously bad crap. We're still in lockdown over here. So, yeah, so not going that great over here at the moment in the old Ausland. But, yeah. And one more. This is probably exciting stuff for you all out there. But, all right. So, I know these have been shown a lot on channel, but now that's probably about the fourth. Oop, can I hit the microphone? About the fourth different plate I've had on these boots. But these soccer boots, these are beautiful. These are the Adidas Predator. And as I was saying about soccer boots when you select them, see that the counter there is very, very firm. I can't push that in. It's very, very firm. So it really cups the cushion, cups the heel really nice. And I do use the 6 mounting bolts because that's just the way I prefer, but I have put the little wedge under the front just so it keeps a bit more of the natural curvature of the boot. And I didn't really notice it after about 20 seconds, that little curve up. So that's good. You can get these according, and the EDEA, they're a little wedge you can get. I got them from a guy named Kevin Geary in Australia. I can't remember the name of his shop. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, so I got those from only a couple of bucks each. So that will go also on my new soccer skate build when I get it done. Busy building skates and not tied up in hospitals. Yeah, I like these. This is one of the first. I just love these boots. They're a really nice boot. They weren't a cheapie. They were but they're still. I mean, in Australia, and they're probably still about 150. They weren't the top of the range Predator, but they were the middle of the range, and they're nice. They're really nice leather. I can't see. I don't know what it says. It says it's a. Trying to see. No, it doesn't actually say what they're made of, but they're just the new Predators I don't like. The new Adidas Predators, I don't know why they change things. I wish I'd bought a couple of pairs of these at the time because they were a beautiful boot. Love them. Apart from the old Patrick soccer boots used to get years ago, these have been fantastic. I love them. All right, so now it's just a matter of taking off the other one. Let's see. What's he saying? I'm busy building skates and hospitals. Yeah. Well, we just had Father's Day over here, and my son didn't even say Happy Father's Day. So how's that? A little bit pissed off at that, but anyway. I'm sure he'll contact me when he wants something, as he's not on this channel. Anyway. All right, so I'll just take those washers off, and because I'll use them for later. Yeah, going back to the other thing I like, showing this one. The other thing I like about these too is that the sole is a really nice hard sole. It's not soft, because with soccer boots, you'll have a soft ground soccer boot or football boot and a hard ground soccer boot, football boot. And depending on which, I'm not sure which is which. I'm assuming that the harder sole is for soft ground, and then the softer rubbery sole is more for hard ground. So a bit more flexibility. But yeah, I always go for the ones, and like I said, don't get the screw-in cleats. Get the ones we have to cut off. Cut them off whichever method you want. Hacksaw, boot knife. And I've got a little multi-tool I use now, so that's really good. All right, so it's just a matter of undoing the old Now I don't use, like a lot of people do, I don't use Loctite on my, you can feel that was nice and tight. Yeah, we don't really have many indoor places in Australia. We don't have AstroTurf really in Australia much at all. It's mostly outdoor grounds. So it just depends if they're a crappy old ground or one that's been looked after properly. Very rarely you'll find AstroTurf in Australia, unless maybe it was an indoor. Even indoor hockey is. Maybe the hockey grounds might have an AstroTurf, but they're still outdoor. So yeah, I suppose that could be. But then for soccer and football grounds, there's not really. I don't think you will find many AstroTurf. They're all pretty much grass in Australia. Once again, if any Aussies out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But that would go with what I was saying, that the harder for a softer ground and softer for a harder ground. Yeah. Yeah, but you guys have money over there. Even I've seen, yeah. But they still have, are they fake grass or are they the indoor soccer domes? The domes are still real grass, aren't they? I've seen one, I can't remember where I saw it, where the whole playing field can be moved outside into the dome doesn't open, but the whole ground can be taken out into the sun so it can grow and they can mow it and whatever. I don't know. Could be talking out my ass as usual. All right. Right. So almost got all these out. Oh, someone's dinging me. Who's that? It's the wife. Indoor AstroTurf. Yeah, because they'd be, I'm assuming, yeah. Softer indoor on fake grass, yeah. So they probably just have this two different soft and hard here in Australia just because that's what they import in. But yeah, very rarely you'll find a non. Right, so I'll see what the missus has messaged me. All right, so one thing, I'm going to put the new plate on. Like I said, I've countersunk. For those who didn't see earlier, I have countersunk these. I like that. I prefer it. It's just, I don't know. Took a while, but didn't want to show that because some people might get upset that I'm countersinking a plate. But these are my plates. I wouldn't do it with someone else's unless I want me to. But realistically, I don't really mount other people's skates anymore. I'll leave that to the professionals like Kevin. Nah. I have, but I don't have the time, to be honest. Too damn busy with other shit. All right, so the good thing about the LXT is they just line up. It's the same size plate. Same. These actually had Bowens on originally, and they lined up exactly. So these are Bowen speeds. So these are exactly a Bowen speed. Nah, she doesn't know what I'm doing. She probably thinks I'm working hard, mate. Oh, and I'm been doing work, just as like, I just want to have a bit of a break over lunch, put these together and have a roll. So how's the driving been going? I'm sure you're getting plenty of work. There's no one else watching me, just you, Kev. Jeez, I don't know, I'm popular, aren't I? Whew. So I'm going to eventually get onto my other soccer cleat or soccer boot build. Oh, just got me talking like an American now. Soccer boot build. Should really get a drill for this. Pain in the ass. But it is sometimes putting the bloody things in. But don't want to strip the strip them either. Alright, so they're going in nice and flush, as you can see. Yeah, plenty of flush. Nice and flush. Okay. What else can I talk about apart from COVID, which I'm sick of talking about? Pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm double vaccinated now, so hopefully once enough people in the country get vaccinated, they'll let us have some more freedom and get back to maybe get some skating done too. Still trying to work through an injury, so I've had to my butt, my piriformis, bit of sciatica. Guess it's just me getting old. Busy as hell, as always. I need something to watch besides my stepfather. Don't say anything about that. Yeah. So, it's all good, mate. So I don't know what the situation is. Are you pretty much open up there in the States? Lockdowns? Because where are you, Kev? You're in... Oh, shit. I was going to say it's not Louisiana. I can't remember. Where are you again? I'm in a little place called Wollongong, which is about an hour south of Sydney. So I'm on the east coast, about an hour south of Sydney. Chicago. So Chicago, that's right, Chicago. Yeah. Anything I know about Chicago is there's a stage musical. And what's it, that song? Night Chicago Died? Two, three. Almost done. Almost bored the hell out of us all. Yeah. I guess what time is it over there? It is now about just after 2. It's 2:07 p.m. in the afternoon. 2:07 in the afternoon. Wednesday at 2:07 p.m. All right. So they're all on now. All my countersink bolts are in with the LXT ZAP plate 155 made in India. Put that up the right way. These aren't my, like I said, these will be going on the new build. On the new build, which I'll get the boots out so you can see what they are. Not sure if you've seen them. So far they have. Like I said, originally I had Bowen Speeds on these. So Bowen Speed definitely line up because they're basically, you can know that they're a copy. And then I had the first iteration that I have of these LXT plate. They lined up straight on and the Zaps went straight on as well. So Bowen's LXT first generation and new Zap, Bowen's Zap all line up. The holes all line up. So this is the new boots that'll be going on. Once again, they're a nice hard sole and a nice firm counter. Counter isn't as high as the previous one, as the Adidas one, but these are a what are these? Shit, I can't remember what they are. They're Asics. They're an Asics shoe. So they, yeah, like it. So that's good. So that'll be nice and black and yellow. I'll go with the Nice with the wheels. Yeah, so that'll be the new boot. So I'll do that, and where'd I put it? Shit, gone one right in front of me. So that'll be the new mount. Gosh, when that's done. Should get some yellow cushions that are soft, about 75. That'd be good. All right. So like I said, what I did is I greased up. Well, I actually used some of this grease. Had this grease for about 20-something years. It's just a Teflon grease, which I use on everything. So I just greased up the kingpin, greased up the holes, greased up the pivot, greased up everything. So, okay, so now it's putting cups on. What's your preference on placement of cushions, Kev? Do you like the softer one on the bottom or top, or vice versa, or doesn't really matter, don't care? I just tend to like, I don't know why, I just put the harder on the bottom, I suppose. I can see why people put the softer on the bottom, or what you call the bottom or top. I always get confused, but it was just top and bottom. Anyway, closest to the plate. I always put the hardest one closest to the plate. To me, it doesn't, and I know you like not using cup washers, but I don't know, I haven't actually tried, but I'll have to try one day. I don't know if it's, I know you said it frees up the cushion a lot more. Be interesting to see how it does. All right, lock nut on. Make sure it's on properly. That one's not going on. Yes. Put the grub screws in. Grub screw. Put it down a bit. And put it down a bit. And once again, tighten in the cushions, push down on the cushion cup and turn the lock nut at the same time by hand until you can't turn it anymore. Push down as hard as you can. And once you've done that, basically the cushion has now seated, and just a little quarter turn. Tighten up, and that should be all you need. That's all I need anyway. I mean, you don't want the cushions to be bulging out. You want the cushions to do the work, okay? Cushions are there for the reason. Cushions are probably the most important part of the skate, okay? In my theory, cushions is what gives you your action, as well as the angle, but cushions are very important. People don't, I know, people buy, especially a lot of the Moxies and that sort of stuff, they buy skates, and they just don't think about the cushions again. They just don't even adjust them. We need to adjust them. You need to soften it, you need to loosen them off, and do what I do here. So that's about a quarter turn. And then what I'll do is I'll put these on, go for a skate, and then any micro adjustment I might have to do. Yeah, it's probably a bit softer, but I'll adjust that later. Oh, well, thank you, Kev. All right, just going to put the wheels on. That's it. Probably just shimmy this up a bit better. A little bit stiff, these clip axles, but they're still good. All right, that's it. It's done. Oh, I didn't put a washer on that one. Put a washer. And the washer. Those little washers. I ran out of my nylon washers. All right, guys. Well, they're done. I will take them for a skate later. But yeah, so that's the redoing of the plates again on these. So I don't want to bore you anymore on those. I don't think I'll show these skates again, but these are my favourite skates at the moment, or I guess the only skates I have at the moment. Not like you Americans have about 30,000 pairs of skates. All right, guys, take it easy. Curly from the Quad Skate channel over and out, aka the Godfather, and been talking to the Quadfather. So Thanks, Kev. Take it easy, mate. Best wishes. And I'm signing out now. I better go back to some real work. All right. Thanks for talking, Kev. Love it. Take it easy, brother. See you, mate. Ciao, ciao. Bye. That's a bit of fun. Anyway. All right. See you guys. Bye. Ciao, ciao. Over now. Oh, yeah, see, like my weird shirt? And this is that was my derby name. Look at that on my ass. Derby name. Oh, did you see it? Video Speedwagon. Video Speedwagon. I think it's come off a bit. Yeah. Video Speedwagon, because I used to video the derby games, but the derby got so boring and slow. It is boring. It's slow. I might as well just walk around. Anyway. All right, guys. Take it easy. I better get out of here before I get in trouble. Weird. Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby. Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby. There's an ad for him. All right. All right, guys. Gotta go. Yabba, 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 yabba on as usual. Take it easy, Kev. Love you, mate. Yeah, looking forward to those stickers too. Gentle hint. No worries, mate. I know you've been busy. Super busy. Yeah, I got more important things. Take it easy, guys. Love you. See you, mate. Put the camera up. Ciao, ciao. Bye. G'day, guys. Well, I'm going to try something really fancy here. I've actually got my other computer set up for a live video, and I want to see if this works. If I can actually live a video twice. So, following up from the other day, what I've got is I've got my skates on. Oops, I just turn the camera around. So I've now mounted up the skates. I put the indoor wheels, the outdoor wheels I've got, the Poisons, on there. As you can see, so the skates are there. Like I said, I'm live on here and I'm live on there. So it's going to be funny, interesting to see what it does. So I'm going to have to go for the skate. Now these are very, very slippery, because this floor is slippery the best of times. And so you can see me. Hello, how are you? So I'm skating around on my floor with a double live video. I don't know if it's going to work, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these up. I'm going to download them and put them on my YouTube channel anyway. So I'm not sure which video you're watching at the moment. One on my camera, and it's me. There you go. And one there. Oh, look, see, double video. So double live video on Facebook. So having a roll. So one thing I do notice on these, because of the geometry, as I was saying yesterday, because of the geometry of the different types of trucks, which weren't actually made for these plates, I'm going to make sure I do get a set of the plates, trucks for the Zap plates, because otherwise I think my geometry's out and it's actually making them very... I've had to tighten down more than I would, because they're not, cushions aren't quite sitting as well as they should. So but these are very... You see, there is actually very little grip on these. So yeah, that's a bit dark too. But anyway, that was just a short little test to see how it goes with the video. I'll actually just want to, yeah. Oop, hands over the camera. All right, guys. So that was just a little test. That was just to finish off the series I just did on my desktop video of mounting my plates up, remounting, and then having a little skate. So I just wanted to have a test and see how this goes. So this is the Facebook test over and out. Double video. So I'll catch you later. Curly, over and out. Ciao. Bye.